When the Warriors come down the tunnel, it's always a sight to see. Dressed in their best as they arrive in their building earlier. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. And that's Coit Tower, perched high atop Telegraph Hill here in San Francisco. We're just about set for action. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the lines, our very own David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Maturity and poise of a young Jason Tatum has often been talked about. Maybe that's because his parents prepared him for the NBA from an early age in St. Louis. They had press conferences using a hairbrush as the microphone. As you can say, he's been groomed for this, and it's paying off. Guys?
Yeah, they dotted every I and crossed every T. David, thank you. Take a look at some numbers for Russell.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown the small forward with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart the guards. And it's Tice in at the 5 down low. And for the Warriors, Green and Cauley-Stein are down low. Then it's Robinson, and there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Poole in at the 2 guard.
And make another deep playoff run.
And I think, Greg, they certainly have the talent to it. This is a team that remains on the upswing. They have draft picks and assets. I think they are well positioned for the future.
Now, here is Russell. Now the pass to Cauley-Stein. Outside, Russell. Outside, Green. Just 4 to shoot. Over Tatum. Time from Tatum. And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And I shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making, shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Now here's Smart. 17 points for him last game against Washington.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Russell against Smart. Russell passes to Green. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Boy, you like how Draymond Green went right through the defense there. He doesn't let the physicality impede his progress.
Pass to Tatum. There's the 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Poole, guarded by Smart. Poole, the pass to Russell. Feeds to Green. Misses from close range.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Bounce pass. Here's Tice. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, the commitment to winning for the Golden State Warriors certainly begins at the top of the org, right, guys? Ownership has made it very clear money will not be an issue in retaining their stars.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage.
They want this organization to be more than a basketball team, Doris. What do you take that to mean?
I think it means, Kevin, probably the popularity of a great team can be leveraged, right? Via marketing, via media, technology, real estate. Those other revenue streams enable them to sustain this big payroll.
And he's good on the second. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Russell against Walker. They get the rebound. Oh, that's blocked.
Well, really improving as Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And you know this, Greg. He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry our offense for long stretches.
Here's Cauley Stein. Contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And what I like about how hard he plays, really both ends, a scrappy player.
Since taking over the starting role in 2018, Willie Cauley Stein has lived up to his draft spot of being number 6, Greg, overall in 2015.
And you knew that a big man like Cauley Stein would take a few years to develop, but at a legit 7 feet and great length, he is everything you could hope for in a starting center.
First one falls for him. The Doris early on, every team trying to establish a winning attitude. And now you find out if that can carry through the rigors of an entire regular season.
No doubt, Kevin. I think if you can establish some winning early, that can go a long way toward building momentum, building confidence, especially if you have a young team or if you're a veteran team who has aspirations to be champions. So much at stake early.
Good point. Cauley's
a Sacramento King for his first 4 seasons. Willie Cauley Stein was ready for a fresh start. They allowed him to leave, and he got his wish in Golden State. The athletic rim runner, a nice pickup for the Dubs.
Shot's good by Walker.
You got to shadow Walker. His mid-range game is on point.
Here's Russell. The shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. That one misses. The Warriors go the other way with it. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Pass to Smart. Outside Tatum. From deep, Walker. Again, the miss by Walker. The Wolves gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots down in this game. Robinson misses.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Brown. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring Warriors. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. 2 teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
And not much breathing room there. The step back move gave him just enough to get it off.
Stolen by Robinson. And it's on the break. Robinson's got the ball. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
And the first one drops. He's off on the second.
And the Celtics last season mourning the passing of the great John Havlicek.
You know, Greg, he spent his entire career with the Celtics. He won 8 titles along the way. He was known as one of the great competitors and a class individual. His legacy undoubtedly will live on.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year, and has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
He has progressed as a player. You know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
Now Tatum, after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Robinson against Brown. Robinson kicks to Russell. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Tatum. Brown against Robin. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And Cauley Stein throws it down.
When Russell teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point.
Now here's Smart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And here's Kerr outside. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Cauley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now, here is Russell. 21-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
I love that he sacrificed his body over and over. His persistence at getting to the free throw line really paid off for them.
And here's Tatum for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 8 points. The Warriors trail. Here's Poole. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers. It's tipped, but they recover it. Cauley
A few times, haven't we? And he
rebound. Outside Robinson. It's stolen by Tice. Dishes to Walker. From 13 feet, it goes down. He has 7.
taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they battle.
Boy, Greg, team willing to give an inch and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And you look at Jason Tatum able to play either forward position. Doris, do you think his future is at the 3 or at the 4?
I think he is interchangeable at either position because his scoring can be devastating. For Jason Tatum, it's really a matter of making sure he continues to gain strength, continue to be a force and factor on the defensive end, and probably enhance his footwork around the rim a little bit.
So both teams changing it up here.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Marcus Smart. He's averaging 11 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a
Boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Smart on the wing. Eyes from the block. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
But Kevin, how about Marcus Smart displaying an ability to get through and around traffic? Exceptional control.
This is to Pascal. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Chris. That shot off. Now Boston takes it the other way. Smart passes to Tatum. Takes a 10. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And it's a 3 Celtic lead.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding a hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And there's the pass to Lee. He gets that one. Boston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Edwards passes to Tatum. Outside, Smart. Back to Tatum. They get it back. Tries again. And Tice gets it to go.
What energy on the offensive boards. The D can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Pass to Chris. To Burks. Here's Pascal. He's guarded by Williams. The 5 on the shot clock. Pascal, the pass to Burks. Knocks down the ball. Burks has got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Burks takes no time getting that shot up, ready on the catch.
Tight passes to Williams. Outside, Smart. From deep. The shot misses. So Golden State will take it the other way. It's off his leg. And the officials saying it was kicked. Some change. Austin. Enes Kanter comes in for Daniel Tice. And it's Robert Williams in for Tatum. Bowman. Edwards defending. Pass to Pascal. Lee outside. Burks in the corner. 4 on the clock. He tries for 3. Chris can't hit. 51 left in the first quarter. His shot is off. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Cans it from downtown. Burks has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Warriors. Edwards with it. Against Washington, he was really on his game. Here's Kanter, and it's blocked.
Man, how does he get off the and sends it back?
And a wide open look for Lee. Misses the 3.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Williams looking over the Warriors with the rebound.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Shoots from 12. Here's Pascal. Excellent D there from Williams.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Here's Kanter. To stop the drought. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Bowman passes to Chris. Now, he's got 6. Passes it to Bowman. That 3 off the mark. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Warriors ahead. They lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. One of the most demonstrative players in the game, Draymond Green speaks about the importance of passion and effort on defense.
That's all defense is. It is effort. It's the effort to want to communicate. It's the effort to take that one extra step to help someone. It's an effort to move up 1 step to get into the ball as opposed to sitting off the ball.
Well, and he should know, a former Defensive Player of the Year.
You know, he just takes pride in being their anchor defensively. And if he's not seeing that effort, he's going to let you know about it.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Alec Burks is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Spellman in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Warriors' foul. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Smart, and it's good, 2 points. Burks has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I think unselfish is a word that applies beautifully to Draymond Green. He's so good at sharing the basketball.
And with the departure of KD, the Warriors able to bring in D'Angelo Russell from the Nets in return. Greg, how do you like that fit for Golden State?
You know, offensively, fits the high skill level they're known for. Defensively, it might be tougher, but his youth, another positive as their other stars enter their 30s.
Well, the book, Greg, is the same for Enes Kanter as it's always been. Great score inside, but his defense leaves you wanting.
And Kevin, at this point, he is who he is. I mean, for better or worse. Kanter is still a force off the bench to give a team some post presence in their second unit, but not sure he'll ever be a player to build around.
The first one falls. No doubt passing is a premium for this team game of the NBA. We love the individual star power, but it is a team game. Are there any playmakers out there that don't get, Doris, you think, enough credit for all that they do for their team?
Well, the first guy that comes to mind is a man that Steve Kerr described as probably the smartest single basketball player he has ever been around, and that's Andre Iguodala. The numbers in terms of his scoring, obviously not eye-popping, but his incredible defense and then his elite passing skills have been so critical to so many championship teams.
Lee finds Green. Bowman. Edwards defending. It's hauled in by Edwards. Celtics trail by 3. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
The Warriors' shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. The pass to Burks. Here's Spellman. Lee outside. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Green passes to Bowman. No good there. Excellent D there from Williams. Outside Williams. Pass to Kanter. He dishes it to Smart. There's the steal. Keeping us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Warriors may have some injuries that they're going to deal with this season, but they're going to do it in a dynamic new building, Chase Center in San Francisco. The more than $1 billion, that's with a B, dollar arena is hopefully going to generate revenue for the team off the floor and allow them to keep some great players in uniform on the floor. It's going to be state-of-the-art here in Golden State as the team moves from Oakland after spending more than 4 decades playing at Oracle Arena.
DA, as you and I were talking, they hate to leave where they've been so successful in Oakland, but this building is amazing. Thank you. Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? We'll just have to wait and see.
Well, the big expectations for the Celtics going into last season never translated to the success many thought they would have. The vast majority of experts predicted that the Celtics would be in the NBA Finals. They were unequivocally, I think, the most disappointing team in the league. They just couldn't put the pieces together.
Here's Russell. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Round kicks to Walker. From deep three-point range, Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Doris, the depth of talent for the Celtics. In the end, it was their undoing.
100% right, Kevin. Too many players were unhappy about their roles. Too many guys felt like they could be doing more and could never adjust. As a group, trying to stay upbeat and connected with that amount of talent proves something the Celtics were incapable of doing. It draws more attention to the Warriors' sustained success. Their ability to make all that talent work was impressive.
Here's Walker. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Well, their size, their strength, and their skilled passing ability. Draymond Green has such a great mix of attribute and skill.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
And in recent years, some called the Warriors the greatest fast-breaking team since the Showtime Lakers. Doris, do you concur?
Greg, the Showtime Lakers are my all-time favorite team. But I will say, because of the shooting, the ball handling, the passing, the capability on every possession for something spectacular, I would say that this team was as close as you can get to the Showtime Lakers.
Assists and 5 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
And this is where Walker thrives, an assertive long-distance shooter.
Pass to Robinson. Kick screen. Clock at 6. There's Russell with the 3. Walker with some nice D.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And here's Kanter. He's coming off a 13-point game against Washington.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Now, here is Russell after Jaylen Brown's miss. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Green, no luck.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Amari Spellman. Boston also with the sub. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. Robinson passes to Russell. Looking to get back on track here, and it goes down 2 points. Russell's got 6.
You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough-minded player.
Here's Walker, and that one drops.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Here's Poole. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Outside, Russell. Outside for Robinson. Just 2 to shoot. No good that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip.
Oh, my goodness, Kevin Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Now, here is Russell. He has 6. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Walker against Russell. Tatum passes to Brown. Now here's Tatum. 23 points for him the last game against Washington over Cauley-Stein. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for the game with the Mavericks, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
The Warriors shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And that one falls for Cauley Stein. Doris, you've seen a lot of the Golden State Warriors. You've covered their last 5 finals appearances, their 3 championships. Where do you think the Warriors rank all time?
Well, first of all, it's been a privilege to cover one of the great teams in NBA history. I do believe it's really hard to compare eras, because if you think back to the 90s and the level of physicality that defenses were allowed to play with, it's a drastically different game. It's played in much more open space. Steph Curry has completely changed the defensive geometry with his ability to shoot the basketball. But listen, for me, it's been a privilege to cover this great Warriors run.
Now, here's Green, following the miss by Kemba Walker. The shot missing.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, you know that Jason Tatum can score from any area on the floor. It's got to be a scary sight when this guy starts to get rolling.
Russell high post, working on Walker, and the Warriors miss again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Pass to Williams. The kick out to Walker. Here's Cauley Stein with the defensive effort.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And it's Russell missing. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. It's a 5-point game. Stolen by Robinson. He gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Enes Kanter.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
The Warriors have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
No good on the free throw. And the Celtics rebounding well this summer. From the loss of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, Kemba Walker possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford out to age 37. A revamped roster, but I think they remain a contender in the East.
And the second free throw, good.
And the Celtics, Brad Stevens, one of the youngest head coaches in the league and also one of the more respected.
And Greg, I was surprised that he didn't get any Coach of the Year votes 2 seasons ago. Think about it. The Celtics overcame injury to make the Eastern Conference Finals. Last season, he admitted his most trying in the 12 years as a coach. Boy, he is looking to get them back on track.
Hits the three-point bomb. Burks has got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Russell against Walker. He feeds it to Williams. In the corner, Tatum with it. 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Poole the pass to Burks. Golden State moving it around. The pass to Pascal. He kicks to Russell, and they double up Russell. Burks for 3. Rebound Boston. Williams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Russell, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 8. Burks looking around. Back to Russell. Elbow shot is on the way. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The kick out to Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist in this one. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Russell finds Burks. It's tipped. It's stolen by Tice. Walker against Russell. Walker's shot is off. The Warriors leading. Outside, Russell. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley-Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Walker the pass to Tatum. 55 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Guys, you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
First free throw is good.
You get the sense that Jason Tatum has a drive to be great. This is a young player who doesn't lack for confidence. I love watching him play.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Smart comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Edwards in for Kemba Walker. And this is the second attempt from the free throw line. Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Burks. There's 37 seconds left in the first half.
Love to see Alec Burks get aggressive with the defense. This guy terrific getting the defense to foul him.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
Alec Burks, Kevin, continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
And Burks hits 2 free throws. Edwards with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Tatum on the wing. Burks covering. Lets it go. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Tatum.
With good defense on you, you've got to stay locked to the rim. Jason Tatum does just that.
Burks against Tatum. Now, his defense is right there. With 1 on the clock.
Boy, as good as he is on the offensive end, Jason Tatum showing he can be a factor defensively.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Warriors lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Draymond, of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas?
Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first.
Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output from both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possessions. They did a great job of that in the first half.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Walker and Smart, the guards. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Tice in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Poole. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Pass to Poole. Six on the shot clock. Ollie Stein finds Robinson. The offensive rebound, and Russell gets it to go.
You know, to me, it's huge when D'Angelo gets to the glass. This guy has the ability to use his athleticism to his advantage.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Back to Tice. Outside Tatum. No good that time. Some solid defense from Robinson. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. And he's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, it's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling. And Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Walker against Russell. They double-team Walker. Brown wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors leading by 5. Now, Cauley Stein. He's got 14. And here is Robinson to the right side. It's rebounded by Tice. Celtics trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
You know, this is in part what makes Marcus Smart very dangerous, right? He can slice into the defense. He's got that remarkable speed to get where he wants.
Here's Poole, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And
wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Good on the second free throw. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Walker dishes to Brown. Inside and stolen by Russell. And taken away by Brown. Tatum passes to Walker. Russell against Brown. Over Russell. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Brown.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him. His pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Here's Poole. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Green inside the three-point line and off the left side of the rim. It swirls in for him.
Wow, we're accustomed to seeing Draymond Green make the pass, but how about that catch-and-shoot delivery? Nice.
Walker looking for an opening. Warriors with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip.
Clearly a foul.
The Warriors have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And that one falls for Robinson. And the Warriors making a change here. Spellman's checked in. Cantor checked in for Boston. And he can't hit the second. Celtics trail by 5. Outside, Walker kicks to Brown. Outside, Smart. Back to Brown. Looks for Walker. Gets it to him. And good that time. Walker's got 16 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Robinson. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Over in the corner, Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Poole, no good. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Boston. They trail by 3. Here's Smart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
Now, here is Russell. 10 points for him. And the wide open shot from Green. And the Warriors miss again.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Down low. Here's Spellman. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Cantor. And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Celtics trail by 3. Walker the pass to Cantor. Back to Walker. Cantor trying to free himself up, and it's Walker that time on the assist by Cantor. Walker's got 6 points in the quarter. Well, one of the bigger names in free agency this past summer was Kemba Walker. A lot of teams, Greg, looking at him.
And rightfully so, Kevin. With Kemba, a point guard who is in his prime, he's an impact player who can hit big shots and is one of the more underrated stars in our league.
Here's Walker. The Warriors making the shot. Pulls it from 20, and another basket for Boston.
That is how he rolls. A prolific scorer. Walker's been calling his own number tonight.
To the middle. Here's Russell. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D from Cantor. Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Golden State's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Spellman. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Fires from the wing. A rebound by the Celtics. Cantor's got 8 rebounds in this game. Smart passes to Williams. Good work there as it goes. Williams has got his first 2 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Spellman. Right side Russell. Passes it to Spellman. Here's Pascal. Guarded by Smart. The tray. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And Walker kicks to Smart. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Burks. Off the left rim and out. Warriors trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Smart up top. 6 points for him. Cantor finds Williams. The Celtics working the ball around now. Sinks the three-pointer. Smart's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston.
Well, though he's not known as a prolific three-point shooter, Marcus Smart takes his time, delivers. That's a big-time shot.
Here's Spellman. Bowman, guarded by Walker. The pass to Pascal. Back to Russell. To halt the run. Good on the three-point shot. Russell's got 13.
D'Angelo Russell is not afraid to make some big-time momentum-swinging shots. Nice to see him answer back right there.
Now, here's Walker. 20 points for him. Pass to Burks. Here's Spellman. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, Burke showing he's more than just a scorer. Terrific pass to his teammate.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. Shoots from 12. Spellman with the rebound. Spellman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bowman passes to Spellman. Burks against Williams. Here's Pascal. It's blocked.
Encouraging to see Cantor trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Ennis.
Outside, Walker makes it off the glass. Walker's got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot!
Here's Pascal. That one doesn't go. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outside, Walker. "17-foot shot on the way." Again, the Celtics good for two.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
Boy, plenty of time left in the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his fourth foul now.
Chris, he's checked in for the Warriors. Lee comes in for D'Angelo Russell, and then for Boston. Robert Williams comes in for Tatum, and it's Edwards in for Smart. Chris pass to Spellman. Lee outside. Pass to Chris. Bowman. Edwards defending. Clock at 4. Here's Burks. And Cantor pulls it down. The Celtics with the lead. Edwards inside. Williams outside. And again, Boston with the triple. Golden State's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Bowman passes to Chris. Shot to stop the run. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Enes Kanter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Warriors. .102 left to play in the third. Walker, bounce pass. Outside, Williams. Passes it to Walker. And stolen by Cauley-Stein. Works with it. Williams picks him up. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, if you see Burks with a lane to the rim, he's going to flush it with power.
Boston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And the pass to Kanter. Shot from 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
I'll tell you, Cantor's jump shot is very consistent. The defense has got to respect it, which is why that pump fake becomes effective.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. One at the line is good.
What you love about Enes Kanter to me is every night he's capable of a double-double. He's an efficient low-post scorer and a determined rebounder. This guy can play now. Let's make no mistake.
Good on both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Bowman, he's guarded by Williams. Clock at 6. Good D by Williams.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for the Boston Celtics. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And Golden State looking at who they picked. They've got Marquise Chris. He's out there with Robinson. Alec Burks is out there with Cauley Stein. And it's Bowman in at the one spot. Pass to Tice. Pass to Williams. And here's Walker. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And it's Williams with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Now here's Edwards. Passes it to Tice. Takes the 13-footer. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Warriors leading. Outside Robinson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Robinson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Edwards passes to Tice. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. The pass to Edwards. Feeds it to Brown. Count that one.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Back to Robinson. Green inside the three-point line. And Boston with the rebound. Brown outside. Williams up on top. Edwards with it. Back to Williams. Puts it up from 17. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Poole. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Bowman. Outside Robinson. This one for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Brown down low to take the lead. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
And it's tied up with that one.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
The Warriors making a switch here. Russell's checked in. Walker's checked in for Boston. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. To the inside. Williams with the block. Russell against Williams. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Outside Williams. Williams finds Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
First one falls for him. And Williams drops them both. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Poole, the pass to Russell. And the 3 balls.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make sense.
Pass to Tice. Now the dish to Brown. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
How confident is Jaylen Brown in his handle? The dribble drive through traffic, really nice.
Poole, the pass to Russell. Outside, Green. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And that's 11 points for Draymond Green.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, D'Angelo Russell, one of the best mid-range scorers you'll see. He's got the floater game, the pull-up game, and with his arsenal, he can get a shot at any time.
And you know, Doris, another thing about D'Angelo Russell, he's not afraid of the big moment.
Kevin, he has proven that he is willing to take and make big shots. He doesn't necessarily beat you with tremendous athleticism, but it's his basketball skill that sets him apart.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Jason Tatum comes in for Daniel Tice, and Smart subbed in for Williams. So Walker nails both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Poole, the pass to Russell. And here's Chris, guarded by Walker. Chris can't hit.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Green, the pass to Poole. Now Chris. Robinson left side. Outside Russell. Off target from three-point range. The Celtics with the lead. The feed to Walker. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Passes to Robinson. Out to Chris. From beyond the arc. Rebounded by Smart. Celtics leading by 3. Knocked away. Walker against Russell. And the shot goes in. 30 points for Walker.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Now the pass to Chris. Back to Robinson. Outside, Green. Over Tatum. But they'll get another chance.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Robinson against Brown. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Marquise Chris. That one drops. He ties it up. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Celtics. Nice D from Russell.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Back to Green. Over Walker. And again, no good by Golden State.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Brown finds Walker. Outside, Smart. Now Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
Here's Russell. They kick it out to Green. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Green's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
How about the concentration on that assist? Changed his mind mid-shot and put the pass right on the money.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And D'Angelo Russell was expected to be targeted this past summer. Ends up as a sign and trade to the Warriors. Was going to leave Brooklyn after the Durant signing no matter what. Should be an interesting fit.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kemba Walker.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thank you, David. He kicks it to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Russell inside, guarded by Walker. That puts them in the lead. 16 points for Willie Cauley-Stein.
Nice work inside by Cauley-Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Walker against Russell. Pass to Brown. It's hit by Poole.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
And Cauley-Stein so explosive around the rim. Hard to defend without fouling.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Celtics trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Brown kicks to Walker. 6 to shoot. From the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Cauley-Stein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Well, Draymond Green in a big spot delivers with nice calmness. Go ahead, Draymond.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
The ball here for the Boston Celtics. Dishes it to Brown. Smart passes to Brown. They need this. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
He has worked so hard on his mechanics and in terms of his confidence, guys.
And both. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Celtics trail by 5. Left side, Walker. Here's the teardrop, and he gets the bucket. Walker's got 8 points in the quarter. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Walker against Russell. Looking for Cauley-Stein. He gets it there. That one's not going to go.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we've talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Basket good. 17 points for Draymond Green.
Tenacity. It's the first word that comes to mind with Draymond Green. Is he the tallest power forward in the league? No. But can he score it? Yes.
Walker in the post. Russell's there. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to a single point after the basket from Walker. Russell against Walker. And that one's good. Russell's got 21.
You want taking these shots. This guy is fearless.
Walker against Russell. Walker goes in, plays it up, and banks it in. Walker's got 38 points.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Walker against Russell. Excellent D there from Williams. Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Tatum kicks to Walker. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Guys are not going to be in any rush.
With the lead, now's the time to burn some clock.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 3. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Is checked in for Robert Williams. Walker against Russell. Outside, Smart. Bullseye! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
I'll tell you, Marcus Smart, ready, liver, under duress, tough situation, what poise.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. .20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Out a bit. Is offline. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court right now for the Celtics. Round the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart the guards. And it's Tice in at the center position. Sinks the triple.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Walker. They double-team Walker. Tatum on the wing. Releases. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 6 rebounds in the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
How good is Green at drawing solid contact? He plays with a ton of heart. He's really good at making the defense commit.
The first free throw is good.
Well, to me, the infectiousness with which Draymond Green plays, it impacts everyone around him. I love that.
And both free throws good for Green. Celtics trail by 5. Walker goes in, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Walker's got 40 points.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Green, just 5 to shoot. It's deflected, and so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Here is Russell. Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. Smart. No good with the triple. Warriors leading by 3. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Green, the pass to Russell. Green is guarded by Tatum. Green, no luck. Robinson against Brown. Kicks it to Walker. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Brown inside. He's against Green. Brown feeling it out a bit. Shoots from the right block, and the basket is good.
Oh, Kevin, Jaylen Brown with the big shot, proving hard work pays off.
Up top, Russell, guarded by Walker, and they double up Russell. And Poole gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 4.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Walker against Russell. Walker goes in.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both of them.
Well, this is the kind of player, the more he elevates his game.
It's good off the glass. Russell's got 23 points.
That's a
Smart pitch to Tatum. Oh. The kick out to Brown. Boston, no good that time either.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to come back at it.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off. And the shot is good. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Celtics. Smart on the wing. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Golden State's gone 2 for 3 from beyond the arc to begin overtime. And they double up Russell.
A defensive forward so far. That's 6 blocked.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Smart. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
Kevin, how about the poise of Marcus Smart under duress? Delivers a big-time shot.
And they go to the intentional foul. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
To continue to grow as a decision. Simple basketball.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 6. 32 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Go the other way. Got the intention. It's the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Walker dishes to Tatum. Here's Smart. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And you get the sense that he's hit a wall here in OT. It just hasn't been much help to them at all offensively.
And here's Russell. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.